A man that never tilts. Can such a thing even exist, SUNSfan? Is that even possible?
If you're like a robot, maybe. I think a robotic person. That isn't, you know, quite a robot. Close enough to a robot.
Well, we'll see here today if it's true or not. You've heard it here first, ladies and germs. It's our boy.
Thank you for switching that up.
Hoej versus Mr. VP himself.
Naiman. That's right.
I did just name him.
On Virtus Pro.
Virtus Pro. You might know them from their Dota 2 or Counter-Strike plays.
That's right.
But you're here for the
famous.
Artifact, baby.
Indeed, you are. Payday here will do a lot. 1 to
nothing.
2 gold.
Is
it worth it? Is it worth it? You get 3 gold overall.
You know, I wouldn't say it's worth it this time, my friend. Man, I wish... Naiman?
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
I wish my man had a camera. I want to see that face.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Naiman, you'd think that Virtus Pro could supply them with a webcam.
Yeah, come on, Virtus Pro. You put so much money into the logo redesign, you can't get them a webcam? Come on, boys.
They got a lot of hate for that logo redesign, too. People didn't like it for some reason.
That's a shame.
I don't know why. I like that's a polar bear coming out of a V.
That is exactly
that
what
can
it
mean
is.
so many things.
How many can it mean?
I don't know.
I tend to stay away from things coming out of V's myself. But that's just me. Welcome back to the game here as we decide where is Bounty Hunter gonna go.
Oh, it's more about where Sorla is going to go, right? So for Hoej, wants to do as much damage to the tower as possible. As usual, Sorla will take the arrow.
Hits the tower. It doesn't matter where you put her, baby.
It is unfortunate, but we'll see if this ends up working out in his favor at some point. Actually, Hoej is one of those guys that, with his old deck from the last tournament, he didn't care about Sorla necessarily hitting the tower on first deployment.
No.
Would actually trade Sorla with heroes in a lot of cases. Which was an interesting tactic, ended up working out really well for him.
Yep. Ooh, 12 damage on Miss Khan herself. She's looking to pound somebody here today.
Will it be Axe? Is that the lore? I can't remember.
Ooh, you know, that's hotly contested. There's no proof that Sorla and Axe were dating or banging. However, Goodkind did write a book called Red Mist Passion. So what was that book about? We don't know.
Interesting.
They boning, though. I know it. I ship it.
What I want to know is where the untested grunt comes into the lore. Because
He doesn't. He dies.
That guy's my favorite.
He's dead.
He's like that guy in every movie that just dies right away. Is that what you're trying to say?
Maybe.
I like that. Anywho, Naiman has a few choices here. Tyler State Sensor is typically the choice you want to go for.
Really?
To prevent some juicy... I mean, 4-mana is pretty important for Black. You got gank, especially with PA in the lane.
Could have secured a
Bloody
track,
Vandals.
though. That track money would have been nice, especially since he has that payday.
That's true.
I'm a little surprised. I
Saving
mean,
it for another day, perhaps.
most of these greedy bastards that run a PA Bounty Hunter, they're all about just making that money quick and easy.
Well, this is going to be an easy Oglody Vandal to stop Cheeseburger Man in his tracks. The Heart Attack will be there right away. This is actually the Heart Attack Grill. Have you ever heard of that place? It's in Las Vegas. They have a scale outside the restaurant. If you weigh 350 pounds or more, you eat for free.
Wow.
Not making this up, by the way.
That is genius, because there's definitely no way a 350-pound person is going to make it there.
I've been there. There are many. they all gather, actually. It's like a stampede. You know?
My God, it's like... How dare you say that? I'm sure some of our fans out there.
I'm well on my way to that point, so I can definitely relate.
What the hell's wrong with you? We're trying to save Artifact.
Well, that's a lot of creeps in that first lane. Holy jeez.
Well, Sorla Khan almost hit a tower, so we can't have that here today.
Yeah, indeed.
Although, double creep, yeah, this is a party. Sorla's called in the boys.
This is an awkward spot for Tinker, because either way, it looks like not exactly where you want to go. PA just kills you straight up. And in the mid lane, you're going against not only Tyler State Sensor, but of course LC. So,
I think
very awkward.
You put Tinker mid, though. You got a 1 in...
Do you?
You got a 1 in 3 chance of making it out alive. And he's just dead if he goes in this lane. I guess he gets that kill on PA, though, so what can I say?
In theory. In theory.
In theory. In practice, in fact.
And the fact that track wasn't played indicates to Hoej that perhaps track was not in the hand at all. So,
wow.
But as we see, it is. Indeed.
Wow. Yes, that is what I see. Very good. Let's see if Sorla Khan will hit her first tower today.
Nope.
And no.
That's
She
a shame.
does not. If you run Sorlakan without running forward charge or slay, you are messing
Man,
up.
I want to see a forward charge deck. Holy, that sounds amazing.
Forward charge is,
Man.
you know, everyone's always bitching about the arrows. There is a card that counters it. It sucks, but it's there.
It's for the people that think that actually matters.
Quit bitching,
Yes.
all right?
Well, there's still a few choices here for Hoej. He did buy quite a few items, the Stonehall Cloak and Jasper Daggers.
The Jasper Dagger.
If he puts down Tyler Estate, it won't really prevent any mana coming out this turn, but will prevent, I mean, it's a turn earlier. There's no coup de grace, so I mean, that could be pretty nice.
Yeah, I could see that coming out for sure. Though, the Disciple of Nevermore, not really a good play here, but he does have it, which is pretty good. And there we go. Even more mana is robbed away from this poor man. Yes.
And we get to see the double whammy from the Legion Standard Bearer as well. So
There we go.
always nice for that guy to be able to buff both allies at once. And with only 4 mana, as we can see, not a whole lot to be done here. Can track, technically speaking, but don't think you're going to get the kill on either of these heroes, especially with Stonehall Cloak now played relatively early on the Sorla. But no phase boots, so
No face boots yet.
she won't be hitting a tower.
She's
anytime
not
soon.
going to hit a tower.
Yes, and this, yeah, I kind of agree with that.
Get that
sentiment.
slay in there, kiddos.
But that lane looks disgusting for Hoej. That's like a potential 80 at some point.
Although middle lane for...
You should do the sound effects for LC. The alternate sound effect. The constipated Legion Commander. Track does come out, though. Looks like this will, in all likelihood, be a trade of sorts. But
No.
there is a gank. Can he get any value out of this? No, it'll end up being... Actually, no. Even 5 damage kills poor Tinker.
Yeah.
It is a shame. We'll be going for the Oglody, so extra damage upon the tower.
I mean, we're seeing some pretty hefty damage here with the TP out as well. That will show your track, boy.
Indeed.
Out we go. Very nice.
So not looking too great for Naiman right now, I have to say. This third lane is probably the most salvageable out of the 3, or out of the 2 that are being aggressed by Hoej. The first lane, I feel like it's just over.
Yeah, this is my kind of pace, baby. Keep it up. Here we go. Woo woo.
Like if no Tyler State Sensor was in that lane, then it could be taken back in theory, but
Gracious.
still quite difficult.
Wow, committing PA to that first lane. Are we just going all in? Is this just a... Oh, okay, there we go.
No, I don't think so.
Attaboy.
If you had like Oath in hand, then you could think about it, I suppose. But I mean, you don't even have the tower yet, so this is definitely the safer play.
Yeah, I like that. And we have Disciple for that third lane as well. That is going to be a... I mean, this might just be a win right here, buddy.
Yeah, this is... Naiman's definitely on the back foot, to be sure. I would assume both heroes will be going to the third lane, but we've been wrong many a time this tournament thus far.
Not me.
That is true. You've been wrong only a couple times out of like... You've been very impressive.
Thank you so much, SUNSfan. I live to impress you.
That's... Oh, well, Bristleback going to the first lane
He's
means...
definitely going to block
Yes,
Sorlakan here.
exactly.
Watch this, kiddo.
Oh! But there's Bronze Legionnaire, so...
Ah.
But
Would have been cool, though.
So this is going to... It's actually not that bad of a spawn in terms of killing the Tyler State Sensor at the very least, and this will delay the tower kill one more turn. Unless, let's see, if he goes for a gank here, looks like Tyler State's going to be the one that's blocking.
Wow.
So you could, in theory, gank, but it will not be enough for an actual kill in the tower.
Yeah.
Phase Boots on the Axe presents technically 4 extra damage. Not even close.
You know, I think you kind of do gank here. I mean, you have such a huge lead already. Just getting that Sorlakan damage, that is massive.
I mean, you can just gank like Bounty Hunter or something if you really want, but I don't know. This is an interesting board state right now.
I think what you do is you, in lane 3, that's good. All right. You gank this out, you get that massive damage. In lane 3, you use the laser by Tinker on the Bounty Hunter, then you gank him to make sure he can't do any damage. You clear him out that way. I love that play.
How will you have initiative at that point, though? That's the issue, right?
Hey, don't worry about it. We'll figure it out.
You got to worry about this card, my friend.
What's that going to do?
Well, you've cried yourself to sleep many a time because of this card, so I hope you know what it does.
Cry myself to sleep. I sit in my bed seething with rage, punching my wall. There's a freaking hole. It looks like I'm breaking out of Alcatraz every time I get killed by PA. I hate it.
I wish we weren't allowed to record anything back in the day.
Yeah.
I wish I could have recorded your reactions.
Jesus. I rage
Nothing
quit
would make me
against a
happier.
Valve employee one time. He was testing out PA in round 1. I'm like, I literally typed in the chat, F this and quit. So,
I believe it.
It's true.
I believe it. Initiative on the side of Naiman. He's going to keep it. Could obviously have played a Bronze Legionnaire, but wants to keep it for this coup de grace, which you can take the red hero out, or you can take out the laser with Tinker.
Yeah, definitely. Well,
The unfortunate thing is Bounty's dying and not killing anybody in the process.
In his opinion, why take out... I mean, who cares? You know, Tinker's not going to do that much. He doesn't know...
Maybe you just payday.
It's payday.
You payday and you go for the first line. Okay, he's
there we go.
So doing probably the smarter play of the two choices.
Hootie has been cootied. And pretty lucky Hootie Cootie there, too. No Time of Triumph got eaten up by that bad boy, so that's pretty nice.
I mean, you have two, so you probably could have spared it on this thing. But Nasal Goo, you're right.
Nasal Goo.
Who
Out
cares
of
about
all
Nasal
the
Goo?
things, enough magic and 2 Time of Triumphs against Nasal Goo?
That's true.
Ooh.
Either way, 10 damage still being applied to this tower. March on the Machines is available, along with a coup for Hoej as well.
Yeah.
Might want to save that, but all right, he's going to take it out. March on the Machines is gone, though.
That is not a great one that you want to see gone.
Yeah, I mean, all of these are actually pretty high value, so...
Yeah.
4 damage away from lethal. Naiman with 20 gold. See if he finds anything in the shop here. Vesture!
Oh, that's not bad at all.
All right, that's what he was hoping for.
Okay, okay.
But how much will that actually do? 8 HP only left on the first tower and 4 on the last.
Very lucky creep spawns. 2 going into that final lane seems real
lucky?
Nice. I like that.
Are you being sarcastic? I can't even tell.
What are you talking about?
Which lane do you actually defend? I actually don't know.
Well,
you have to go to the first
You follow the creeps. You go to lane 3.
I don't think. You have to go where Bristle is, I think.
Why?
Because you have a hero there. You want to really split your forces when you're about to die in 2 different towers?
I mean, you got to put somebody in the second lane. I mean, in the third lane.
No, you give that up now. That's the lane you give up.
So you say, SunsFan, but who can stop Sorla Khan with 14 damage?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think there's any way to win this game at this point.
Oh, okay.
But I think this is technically the right choice.
Well, technically, you're pissing me off.
He has 1 blocker
Yeah.
and Vesture. Gank can take out the blocker, though.
Ooh.
So this should be GG for Hoej.
Oh,
in game
low.
A nice fast victory for him. This is kind of what we're used to seeing from the past tournament.
Yeah.
Of course, this is a bit of a different aggro deck that he's playing this time around.
Ahoy!
Vesture basically doing nothing because Sorla is actually hitting a tower this time around.
That is correct. Well, for now.
For now, yes.
Remember. We could see a misplay here, perhaps. Why do you laugh? It's our job to make sure.
Just going to go for the coup de grace. Not going to take any chances here. There's still a blocker, so Sorla still will not hit the tower.
Whoa!
All right.
You just throw it out.
I guess that's just going to be it.
He just throws it out. Hoej does not tilt. But our boy down here...
Naiman's actually playing it out. Good for him.
He might. He might.
He's going to see the blue button. This will be the second blue button we've seen the entire tournament. That shows how bad sports these card game players are.
There's a debate about if it's a respectful thing to surrender or
what's the debate?
What's the debate?
Yeah.
Sometimes people say a surrender is saying, you know, I bow down to your superiority. No. Personally, I think it's a bitch move.
I agree.
But
it's actually all Dota players other than you never concede. Well, you don't concede it, you just rage quit. That's actually different.
That's
right? There's 3 different things. You can play it out like a normal human being, like I like to do. You can concede like a card game player, or you can rage quit like you.
If I was in this tournament, I would make these rounds last as long as possible if I was going to
I know you
I'm a vengeful spirit myself.
Oh, that would be a cool hero.
Ooh. All right, well, game 1, speedy stuff here from Hoej. But we'll see
Hoej.
Listen, why did all the names have to be so difficult?
Well, because you have actual problems in your brain. I think that has more to do with it than anything.
Technically, his name is Hoej.
Hoej.
Hoej Gonzalez.
LC versus LC. So Hoej this time around will be playing his ramp deck. His hand right now, not particularly amazing. Obviously looking for those high-rolling Stars Aligns or Celemane's Favors. But could still end up top decking them this time around, or this upcoming round. Naiman, on the other hand, how is this hand looking for him? A lot of 4 drops, literally his entire hand, in fact.
Yikes.
Could be worse. I mean, this is not bad.
Yeah.
This is pretty good.
I mean, actually, this is pretty hype right now. I mean, Stonehall lead into somebody, hope for that arrow, looks pretty good. Standard Bearer, you could kill out the Lycan. There's so many options, so many choices, SunsFan. It's Christmas.
I think Legion Standard Bearer is probably the play on the left side. You don't want to take any chances with the arrow. The Janata obviously did not proc this time around for Naiman. He's been having some pretty bad luck today, actually.
Yeah, times have been tough.
Especially in his first series. Something to do with the curse of the Virtus Pro redesign of logo.
Yeah, it's all that damn Bear's fault. I like it, though.
Hipfire available in the mid lane. So that is a dead axe if initiative is kept. Mist of Avernus. All right. I think you still play. I mean, you see that there's no items in hand.
Play the Standard Bearer.
Yeah.
Not only is it good for this round, but don't forget, Bounty Hunter can roll again, and that's some pretty massive damage if the creeps don't happen to spawn there. We do still have the Hipfire, and we'll see if our boy Hoej wants to go for that duel or not. I think you definitely don't do that, though, if you're him.
Well, if he knew he had Hipfire, I think you do it.
Yeah, but who could possibly know that?
Who could possibly see the decks beforehand? Goodness, it's not like you can do this. Oh, it's not actually working on the keyboard.
I told you,
Damn it. Why is it not working?
So
F2, F3 is what I'm trying to do.
All right, Savage Wolf, not a bad play at all
Yeah.
when you don't know what's in the enemy's hands. And here comes the Hipfire to kill off Axe and give her the money. Woo-hoo, 22 gold. It's a PA Bounty Hunter dream right now.
And he's going to get some more here in a second as
There
well.
we go. Stonehall Elite can come out as well, or you just commit yourself to Bronze Legionnaire. Might as well go for Stonehall, though, and see if you can get that curve. Am I right, SunsFan?
Yeah, you could do that, but it'll be countered by basically the same unit, Stonehall Elite for the other side. So they'll end up canceling each other. It's like two people going to Heart Attack Grill, and they both die.
That's a very...
They used to have one in Arizona, and
Wow.
they closed it because somebody had a heart attack, literally.
Well, that, I mean...
That's not even, I'm
I
not
thought
joking.
that's where they were trying to get.
I mean, this is not a good time to come out with a place called the Heart Attack Grill. Let's just say it. Everybody's trying to be all health conscious, and you make everything out of lard. So, like, if you actually complete their entire burger, they wheel you out in a wheelchair.
Hush now, SunsFan.
Yes, sir.
Look at that.
Oh.
Instead of the two hamburger men working together, I mean, against each other, they both work together at the Heart Attack Grill.
No, that's McDonald's. We're not quite at the Heart Attack Grill yet. We started with breakfast, my friend. Gotta go in order.
Two ships in the night passing at Mickey D's.
Yes.
Very good.
Do you remember the order by any chance?
No, I don't care. It's a stupid analogy.
I added a new one.
I really
You're
wish
gonna wanna hear.
we would stop referring to them.
I added a new one. You have
What
to
is
hear.
it?
All
Go
right,
ahead.
so you have McDonald's, Jack in the Box, Carl's Jr., fourth meal Taco Bell, and if you somehow get the fifth, what do you top it all off with?
The Heart Attack Grill.
No. Heart Attack Grill is if you kill each other.
What is the fifth?
The fifth is Häagen-Dazs, my friend.
Hagen?
That is the ultimate finisher. Am
All
I
right,
right?
ladies and gentlemen, if you can complete the SunsFan diet and tweet at him at SunsFan, take a picture of you eating a McDonald's breakfast, Jack in the Box lunch. What was the next
Carl's
one?
Jr.
Carl's Jr. dinner, topped off with a Taco Bell at midnight and a very sad, painful Hagen at 3 a.m. You will win the SunsFan grand prize. Wow.
Oh, God, which is diabetes, basically.
The prize is sweet release. So, very good. Wow. I've never been more ashamed to be a friend in my life. As we roll in, look at that value. Woo! The Standard Bearer, still no flip on the coin. Holy shit, there she is.
Well,
Yikes.
14 damage off lethal. You can add a little bit extra with the Oglody or double Bronze Legion if you really want. You can also go for a potential gank. Let's see what the ganks look like right now. 15 damage. You can heal him up beforehand. You can kill off the Treant Protector. You can actually kill off literally any hero you want.
Appreciate it.
And live through the entire process, which is beautiful.
Yikes. Wow.
So Naiman looking quite good right now. It's going to take out the Treant Protector in mid.
Ching.
Easy kill for Bounty.
Poor tree.
All right.
That was just as good as it gets right there for him. Holy.
You know, I'd love to see is the Blink Dagger double Janata.
Don't.
With only 2 HP, that could be punished pretty hard,
Wow.
unfortunately.
Yeah, don't forget, every time he goes into a new lane, he has the ability to proc again. That'd be
right.
real stupid to do in this situation, however.
It would be.
Kiddos, don't do that. Just because you can, you need to take a few moments and ask, should I? So we've been talking so much about our boy here from Virtus Pro. What about Hoej.
Well, Hoej not ramping up like he wants to, so he's going to have to go through it the old-fashioned way, right? Which is 1 mana per turn. Not exactly what you want for these high roller decks, but he can still salvage this in some ways. But this is a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That is half the HP of the tower just destroyed there.
Oh, whoa.
And Naiman has 19 gold, so he could pick up a potential vesture.
Very excited to announce, by the way, we are on our way to Jack in the Box.
That's right. Jack in the Box for Naiman. Actually, for each respective player.
That's right. That's a double Jack. We'll see which one of these cheeseburger boys survives.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No.
Heart attack grill. He's out of there. Rest in peace. One hamburger man down and his brother lives on.
Beastmaster knows how to handle that business, that's for sure.
Beastmaster, man. He lives with animals.
This lane you never need to come back to if you're Hoej. Obviously for Naiman, you're going to be focusing on the other two. Red Mist Maul could be very interesting, actually.
I believe that is the purchase right there, SunsFan.
Potentially.
Potential my booty.
I mean, you take the Jasper Daggers. You can afford the health salve as well.
Negative.
The fact that he's waiting so long means he's considering this for sure.
I mean, this is an easy Red Mist Maul Jasper, and then you just end this game.
We'll see. All right, he bought the... he didn't go for it. All right, he's not going for the Siege.
Cowardice killed the cat.
All right, let's see if 5 damage Siege is going to make the difference this game.
I hope it is. I hope.
Why? Poor Name has been losing all day.
I hope you pay for this cowardice. You had one chance. The gods delivered it on a silver platter. Nah, I mean, but he's winning this game, right? This has got to be...
So far, but Hoy's going to go all in on mid. So 3 heroes. It's going to be 3v3.
Yikes.
Seconds remaining.
And if he gets like a Stars Align, he has Time of Triumph in hand. That could be the turning point of the game, in fact.
And let's not forget, he is winning lane 3 as well. Pretty handedly on this turn. Nothing blocking him with all of his big units over there. Hootie Cootie is drawn.
He got it. He got Stars Aligned.
So
here's the thing.
Goodness
you
gracious.
got coup de grace for Naiman, so you're going to have time to coup somebody. And the fact that there's 2 red heroes means you can't really take out that color, so you're going to have to take out green. I assume. You could just go for Axe, I suppose. He's going to do that.
Oh, no.
All right, he doesn't even wait for it.
If he took out the green, he could not Stars Align. That would have changed everything.
That's true, but by doing that, you're only 2 damage off lethal.
Hey, SunsFan, guess what? If he bought the freaking hammer, he would have won the game.
That is true.
Goddamn coward, I told you.
That is 100% true.
I told you, and now
unless he lost it on coup.
Wow.
He could have discarded it.
Good point, SunsFan.
You never know.
I never know.
All right, we're going to see. I mean, this could even be Emissary. I don't know if Emissary makes sense.
Emissary is probably not.
You block PA in the process,
I think you do that, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
You block a PA, you buff it up.
All right, so would the Siege have made any difference here?
Yes.
Let's see. If you block PA, well, let's see what he does first.
All right.
Please do something.
No.
Please.
With a bated breath, we wait here. Emissary, blocking PA, or do you just go on the Time of Triumph? I think you gotta. I think the block is definitely the play.
That's a tough one. He's gonna go for the block onto the Bristleback, so the Siege would not have been lethal here, regardless.
Okay.
I'm ready to stand with
Of course, Emissary is a very difficult unit to kill. It'll be a 2-turn lethal for it, but you'll get 2 pumps off. The Emissary.
Right, now we're calling this a pump.
No, I won't lie. That sounds really bad for the Emissary.
The Emissary's going to get 2 pumps off on Bristle before she has to go to bed.
Yeah, it's not great.
We don't want to say that.
It's not great.
What the hell's wrong with you? They're quorum sending her all the way for that? That's a long journey.
All right, 21 damage being applied here. Blink Dagger is available for Beastmaster. Might need to go to the mid lane just to block even more. I mean, coup again available for Naiman coming up.
Nah. You gotta let the doggy out first, and then maybe a blink. But he needs this damage. He needs a way to be able to.
He can play Bronze Legionnaire, double bronze, or bronze and Cheeseburger Man if he wants. This is a tough one because you're right. You do want the lethal in this tower, but you can't die here. This mid lane is too important. You do have Treant Protector coming.
Treant's coming.
You'll have 2 green. If you have 2 red as well, then you can get off any combo you want if you get the cards.
Yeah.
So that's something to consider. So coup de grace on one of those heroes will not lock you out of a color.
Sure.
Will stay, though.
Wow, I'm
Actually, will not
really,
play any units.
really surprised. I guess he really needs those blocks. Very concerned about the blocks.
Yeah,
And, I mean,
most
having
likely.
3 blocks is pretty strong. But
Yeah, but the problem is it's all red, right? So if a coup de grace comes onto Legion Commander now
yeah,
from Naiman,
I mean, you've wasted your time. You could have had lethal in that turn, potentially. Well, very close to lethal. We'll see what pays out here. Nice creep spawn. For that is good. More units, more problems for this man.
All right, Hoej has 7 mana, so needs another Stars Alliance to be able to get off a Time of Triumph, if that even matters here. Time of Triumph is drawn by Naiman, but obviously is not playing a ramp deck. Chain Frost in mid kills a wolf and pretty much nothing else. Not a great card here.
Do you Chain Frost? No, you don't Chain Frost here just to get initiation, unless you really want to pop that Potion of Knowledge and do some card draw.
That's true. Yeah, you could. I mean, this is not going to be great, this game, I feel like.
It's never great any game.
That's not quite
The card
true.
sucks.
I mean, with this, it's technically good.
Sure. Eat the creep and Chain Frost, dog.
Eat Bounty Hunter. That's even better. That's
He
2
ate 'em.
cards. That's beautiful.
Sweet.
Okay, I don't know why
Holy-
I'm clicking on this goat here.
That's very nice goat. Thanks for that.
Great goat.
Click on that goat one more time. Let us really see him. Oh, look at him working. That's a big loincloth.
Is he Scottish or something?
He's not Scottish. That's, I mean, it's what needed to happen.
Looks like a kilt to me.
I don't think so. Kilts are
So do you think he Chain Frost here?
I mean, why not get initiation, make sure that you have duel ready to go in this next lane, make some stuff happen. They could actually duel the Quorum before she can
That's true.
pump,
That is true.
and that would be
Could be pretty good.
pretty good move, I would have to say. That not only would he kill the Quorum, he'd be dealing 10 damage to the tower for all that he knows.
Yeah, and Hoej actually has no blockers.
That's
Looking
right.
at it now.
That's right.
Absolutely no. Well, Spring the Trap, I suppose, if he saves it.
Could save it.
Which he might have to here.
But this with me,
Who would dare?
we duel the Quorum, get that chick out of there.
So if you duel, then you cannot coup.
That is true.
Duel probably is way more important, though,
Yeah.
to get off. Because you don't want that pumping action going anymore.
Why do we have to continuously do this?
I mean, this looks like a pump action to me. I'm not.
She's holding a box.
Yeah, exactly. Whose box, we'll never know.
You know what I just realized?
Yes?
Hoej did not have the Bronze Legionnaires.
Yeah, it's Naiman.
Yeah.
He has 2 bronze, 1 elite. So the duel does come out. So Bristleback will be free to hit this tower for 10 damage.
10 damage.
Unfortunately, that's a really bad Primal Roar as well for Hoej, so that's not going to do a whole lot. Pretty much just have to block with Spring the Trap. In which case, I mean, he still has a very wide board, which is nice, but of course, Hoej doesn't know what's in hand for Naiman. He could have another duel, for all we know, or for all he knows, I should say.
Yeah.
See what he chooses to do.
That's a scary moment. I mean, I don't think he has any other choice. I think he has to spring right here. 2 damage is just not a lot if he doesn't manage to block this, but gotta pray he doesn't have the duel, and so he shall. He does have a lot of units that he can summon here, but it is blocked up for now, and he does have
20 damage to the tower
20
as well.
damage.
So we're just going to have to go for some chump blocks here, I do believe.
Now, don't
you could go for a Gloaty, do extra damage to the tower, or do you want to save that for...
I think you save that at this
Yeah.
point. I mean, that tower is going to get so low that we're going to get close to a potential tie here.
I mean, there's Time of Triumph on each respective side, so
Yeah.
it very well might be a tie next round.
Yeah, so in the event of a tie, I would keep the Ogloat.
But, he does not do that.
That is, maybe he's committed to the tie himself.
Well, actually, that is very important that he played that because Legion is dying. So if you Time a Triumph next round, you only have 2 heroes. If they're blocked, they do exactly 8 damage to the tower.
I see.
So that's actually very smart that he did that. And then on the other side, only 12 damage being done this turn. He has a 4th hero coming, though. So that's 16 siege damage if blocked. Of course,
If blocked.
Which I don't think he's being able to block that much. We'll see. Does have 3 units, though. Ooh!
Whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
A spicy maneuver.
All right, blinking to the other side. So he's going to go for some chump blocks in this lane, it seems. Cheeseburger Man's going to get a delicious meal out of this. No doubt about it. I mean, that's the unit you want to block if nothing else.
Does our boy here just want to Primal Roar and leave, though? He very well could.
Primal Roar.
And leave. Just bounce out.
Yeah.
You know?
That's good.
Bristleback gets to do nothing. He's
That's
trapped
true.
in a dead lane. You blink out, you go mid, you win the game.
Wow, and the concede comes out. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa.
All right. Well, that was the second game.
I like
That's
that
2-0.
guy. That guy's my new favorite guy. That guy just destroyed him in about 15 minutes. That was hype as hell.
Hoej, my boy. I told
Hoej,
you.
my boy, making it happen, bringing the
Hoej,
paper.
my boy.